Welcome, welcome, Lightworkers and Starseeds. This is a beautiful channeled message from the Pleiadians. I am a Pleiadian Starseed, so woo woo to all the Pleiadians. I just asked them for what messages they would have to give us for today. The messages that came through, for starters, was a reminder that spirit is everywhere. From the depths of the ocean to the tops of mountains. Spirit and spirits. And it's at this time that they're reminding us also that there are all sorts of shadow spirits, right? And light spirits. And it's really important to ask for that protection and to draw in the light and make sure that we stay high vibrational so that we can continue to keep ourselves in a very healthy place to know who we are to work with and who we need to deal with at an arm's length. Also, along with that, we are being sparked and ignited. You are being sparked and ignited at this time for your calling and your purpose that's here on Earth. More of this clarity is coming to you within 2020. That's why you found this video and you've already been looking into light work and you've been looking into starseeds because you are becoming aware of it, right? You're becoming awakened to it. The eclipses, the 6 of the eclipses in 2020 are helping do so and activate. All of the moon cycles are helping to activate, right? Spark, ignite. Places that you go to. The things that have happened in those places, they have these beautiful portals that are full of light and all this beautiful energy is coming through them, and they are working on activating us. So pay attention to where you are and how you feel. And if you have dreams of places that you haven't been to here on Earth that you recall, pay attention, because that's something that you need to recognize could be from the past. And these past life experiences continue to allow us to understand our mission that's here on the earth plane. So connecting back to those past lives help us understand our purpose on this earth plane. Remember that we are here to serve and share the love and the light that is within us. The Pleiadians are reminding you they are here to offer to you the knowledge to know just how to do all of this. Share the love and share the light with yourself, first of all, via meditation and prayer and that time of stillness within yourself. And when doing this, please be sure to ask for protection. Being aware of all these different spirits, we need to make sure we ask for that protection. If you're going to read cards, whether they be Oracle or Tarot, if you are a medium, a channeler, anything that you identify with, that you will be dealing with the 5D elements here in the 3D, you will definitely need to ask for protection and thank them when they are around you. Your spirit guides you can ask, the angels you can ask. Ask for that protection. And if somebody says that they are spiritual, make sure to ask them, what spirits do they identify with? Because there are those light spirits and there are those dark spirits. If they say that they recognize the angels and appreciate them, ask them if they are dealing and appreciating these beautiful angelic beings or the fallen angels. They are so many things to pay attention to, right? Feeling that niggle, or feeling that nudge within you, or feeling that whatever you recognize just may be off. Pay close attention. The Pleiadians are reminding you, pay close attention. Ask for the light to surround you while you are going to be in any type of practice with the light. Ask for it to surround you, to protect you, to be like the symbol of a prism. I was gonna say, but a pyramid, right? It's still like prismatic on you, right? With light. Listen for the messages that are coming into you. Even if you feel like you're new to this and you're trying to understand what's going on, there's nothing blocking you from taking that time to sit down and find some stillness and ask for the protection, and ask the angels, and ask spirit, and ask the divine, ask God, ask universe for the wisdom that you need to know. You can do that. You have permission. And making sure I can read my own writing, because as it was automatic, right? I'm like, wait a minute. Learn about the ancient past, because there you will connect with things that will awaken you, things that will help you to realize and make you ready for what you are going to serve in, what's allowing you to serve and bring in more love and more light and bring in more higher frequencies to the earth plane. They reminded me of something that I love doing and I encourage you to do. Create a process for yourself for this time of meditation, for this time of stillness, right? Make your own ritual. You can light a candle, you can light some incense, you could even buy some myrrh or frankincense, light it up, and just let it sit there in a bowl and burn. You can do that for starters if you like. You can find a place where you live, where you can sit. It could be outside, it could be inside, but a place you feel calm and still. And just completely create that atmosphere for yourself as you are asking for that wisdom or asking for others, right? Asking for love to go out to others, or protection, or anything that you are doing with light work. So sit and think with that love surrounding you. Imagine that love surrounding you. So with that, I am going to let you look at some of these crystals that I have here in front of me. And they are cut as an octahedron. I have a tetrahedron, and I have a Merkabah. And so pick one of these. The octahedron, 8 sides, right? Like a pyramid. And then the tetrahedron is the 3 sides all around. And then we have the Merkabah. And whichever one draws you in, you could always pause the video if you like. That will be your reading. So we will start with the octahedron. And what we're going to do first is ask for the overall energy that you need to know about from the Pleiadians now. What is it, Pleiadians, that you would want the Lightworkers and Starseeds to know at this time? I am still learning these, so we are about to go look this up, but I want you to make sure you get a good look at that image. We are going to look it up. And I have this book here with me, and it will be down below so that you can see it. The link will be down there. And if you click that link and purchase that, you will support the channel. Expansion for Love. Now, what do we have? It is called an Ehwaz. So it's equestrian or horse. What's coming to me right now is travel and journey and the spiritual growth and journey that you are going on, with the horse being represented, right, as something that for very many centuries has carried people to many places, right? But you are on a spiritual journey right now. And that you found this video because there is a message for you here. That's really incredible and very exciting. I'm very excited for you to be on this amazing journey. I am on it as well. I haven't arrived anywhere. I am so excited to be on it. It is one of the most exhilarating things that I have done in a very long time, and am encouraged by it. Oh, that was quick. Encouraged by it, and also just very wow, I'm amazed. Sorry, I was like, I've been encouraged by it. But having said that, I'm also a little bit mind blown because you got cards that I was expecting 1 and 3 came out here. So with that, the first thing that we're asking about is, we got the overall energy, right? You're on a spiritual journey, and this is very confirming to that. So the next thing we were asking is, what will help you on this journey? And this is what you get. Past life activation. I hope you can see that. I know it's so bright. Past life activation. I'll also make sure to put that down here so you can see it. Wisdom of the divine feminine. So reconnecting to your divine feminine is a big part of what is taking place for you on your journey right now. And grounding. Grounding is the other thing. Grounding is so essential. And if you feel like you need any meditation for that, you can find them on YouTube. They are all around. There are beautiful, beautiful grounding meditations for you. We are going to look into what needs to be released. So what is it, Pleiadians, do you recognize that for these sweet light workers and starseeds who are here, looking for messages? Wow. What needs to be released is, this is the moon card, Archangel Haniel. And it says, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. And that's the part that we're talking about. Release fears that hold you back. This moon image here is the fears that you can eliminate, that you can recognize. Like, it's okay to sit in those fears for a while. Realize why they are a fear, and then start recognizing why they don't need to be a fear, why they are something that you can face and something that will help you to grow. So recognize those fears as things that are strengthening, not something that is in your way as a block. They're something to help you move on and forward and past. So face those fears. It's okay to be in them. Now, with that, we're going to look into what chakra needs attention at this moment. What chakra is it that pile 1 has chosen? What is the chakra that they need to give attention to at this time? And that is the crown chakra. This is an amethyst, and it represents the crown chakra that needs attention right now. And again, there are some amazing videos on YouTube about meditation that can help you continue to awaken that crown chakra. To me, this is also letting me know some of you have already done the work it's taken to get you to this level of working on that chakra, because working on each of the chakras all the way up is a way that, like, we're working on awakening, right? And so this crown chakra is one of the last ones, at least in the simple way that we have. There's so many other chakras to count, but we try to focus on the, oh my goodness, there we go. Try to focus on the ones for, on the chakras that are just the 7, right? And this here is asking for what spiritual gifts can you serve with right now? And we have the Builder came out. The Builder came out. There's something that you are very capable of working on to build. And I will pull these down so you can see you are working on building something for the future. And that gift that you have, you can use. Whether it's physically building something or you are doing something on social media that you're building, a book that you're building, anything that you're working on, building is that spiritual gift that you are called to use at this time. So look how beautiful, all these beautiful messages for you. We have that spiritual journey you're on, the past life activations that are coming in for you, the divine feminine wisdom, the grounding that you need to do, and you have pushing away those fears, facing them, looking at them, dealing with them. I want to make sure I put that card here so you can see it very clearly. The Moon card. Yes, and activating the crown chakra. Each of these messages is for you, beautiful Earth Angel. Thank you so much for being here. And if you felt like this didn't resonate, please make sure that you check out one of the other piles. Also, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that all notification bell, that way you get all the notifications. You see all the content we're coming out with. Also, check out our Instagram, link down below. And if you would, share this video with other people. If you really feel like you are led to do that, if there's someone who came to mind while you were watching this, please share it. Thank you so much for being here. I send you all the love and light. Now I'll move on to pile number 2. Here's the Tetrahedron. This is for pile number 2. Anyone who picked the Tetrahedron. And we will see what it is that the Pleiadians want to send a message to you at this time. I have it in this beautiful chalice from Jerusalem that was given to me by some sweet friends, Catherine and David. And it's made of olive wood. Oh, there we go. That one just came out. Ooh, look at this. This beautiful rune is the overall energy message that's coming through to you from the Pleiadians. And we're going to look this up. In this book, the link will be down below if you want to check out this book. And yes, it does support the channel. If you click on it and purchase from that link, you are supporting Expansion for Love. It is called the Alhiz, the elk. It means protection. It also means a sage. So, with that being said, this symbol, this beautiful rune, is letting you know that you have the wisdom, and you can ask for the wisdom from the Pleiadians. They are here to help you and to serve you. And you have that sage wisdom within that you can ask for and be reminded of from them, and have that steadfast stability that the elk represents, right? So with that as your overall energy, we will peek into what it is that will help you on your journey at this time. Sweet Lightworkers and Starseeds. Pile number 2 here. Oh. Wow, this happened also to pile number 1. You got a few. This is so fascinating to me. I just wouldn't have anticipated. But sometimes more than one card comes out, right? So we have Cosmic Heart, Cosmic Christ, number 27. And this card is telling you that what will help you on your journey now is connecting with the Christ consciousness, connecting with that sacrificial, beautiful lamb. So speaking to Jesus in meditation is a beautiful idea. Understanding more about Christ consciousness will also help you. That is so beautiful. I love that. I remember when, for myself, I connected with Jesus again, because as a child I had, but there was a time that I walked through where I didn't connect as much with Jesus. And then I asked for him to speak with me in a meditation, and it was so beautiful. And it was very, very healing. And I will go more into that at some time because it's such a precious story, but it just helped me reconnect to that part of my remembrance, right? and it was beautiful. And here you have the heart transmission. And I will put these cards down on the table so that you can see them more clearly. But the heart transmission is all about opening that heart chakra and understanding that love that is within you so that you can give it out. As you understand what is inside of you more and more, you will be able to give it more and more. That is a huge purpose you have here on Earth. Beautiful Earth Angel. It is a purpose that you have. This is why you found this video. This is why you weren't clicking off this video. It is a purpose that you have, and it's beautiful. And then we have Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. And these are beautiful Ascendant Masters. And I'm so sorry you're not able to see that. It's blown out over here. But like I said, I'll put it on the table and then you'll be able to see. And it is with that that you will see and understand, connecting with them and asking in meditation and prayer with them, more of the ancient wisdom that you need to learn about. You can ask them for that. It did come through as a channeled message, right? Connecting with your ancient past, right? Connecting with the Ascendant Masters allows you to tap more into your wisdom within you and giving that wisdom out to those that you are counseling, that are within your life, right? It may just be one person you spoke to that you needed to. And that beautiful Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael are there to provide that counsel and that encouragement to you. And then we have the fourth ray of harmony. And this is so beautiful to me, this whole image, because here this man's third eye, or this soul's third eye, is being opened. And you can see, I'm going to pull this down so you can actually see these cards down here. You can see his heart chakra. Oh my goodness, his crown chakra. You actually can't really see that. Let's fix that. His third eye is being opened there, right here, and his heart chakra, solar plexus are all being opened, and this infinity sign is right here above this archway here, and this is a path into the being, right? This is asking you to lead into yourself, and as you do that, it's like, I'm gonna lift up the light again. As you do this, get more into your self and connect more into you, you will be able to open that third eye more and more and understand your psychic abilities and your spiritual gifts to a greater and greater extent. And with that, we are going to look at what it is that you need to release at this time. What do you need to release? What is it that Pile 2 needs to release at this time? Pleiadians, what message do you have for them to help them recognize and know that they can connect with you and connect with, oh, here we go. This flipped. How beautiful. So, the Lover's card came out. And with this we have Archangel Raphael, who is here as well. Archangel Raphael is on both of these cards, and the Lover's card is a choice card. So there are some choices that you can release. You need to take the time to figure out, and you have your spirit guides with you to ask. You have your Ascendant Masters to ask. You do not have to work on that on your own. You have the choices before you. There's some you need to release and some choices that you need to continue to work with and make a decision on, but there are quite a few you can release. That's what is being said by this card here. And we are going to look into what chakra it is that you need to work on first. What chakra needs your attention right now? Let's see. Let's give it a spin. What is it, Pleiadians, that you see that Pile number 2, what chakra do they need to work on? And we have the throat chakra right here. This is the throat chakra. And let me see if I could remember the name of this stone. Blue agate. This is blue agate right here, this crystal, and it represents the throat chakra. And that means, beautiful, sweet earth angels, that you need to work on opening this up. I highly, highly recommend going to an energy healer to get a Reiki clearing. Go to anybody who can work with your energies to help clear this area. It will, believe it or not, it's connected to your ear, nose, and throat. So the throat chakra will affect other things within your sinuses. So if you have issues with that, that's a huge indication that you need a clearing. I implore you to go get that checked out. Even if it's by a doctor, right? You can do that. Always. Always. And we will now look into the spiritual gifts that you have at this time that you can use to serve with. What is it, pile 2? What is it that pile 2 needs, Pleiadians, that they can serve with? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This lets me know that you are really working on some things, because this is the speaker card that came out. So the spiritual gift that you are being asked to use now is being a speaker at this time. That may be to a small group of people. Nonetheless, it's still being a speaker, right? You're still being a speaker to people around you. And that card is letting you know that spiritual gift can be used. Also, I wanted to just go back to this Lover's card real quick and remind you that as something that you need to release, whatever choices you may be working on, if you feel like you need more guidance in that, not only connect with your spirit guides, but also any soul tribe that you have that you can talk to. Please make sure to find them and speak with them and ask their counsel. Ultimately, the decision and choice is left up to you on what you need to do, but it always helps to have that counsel, right? Always, always, always. Well, sweet earth angels, one last time, pile number 2, I will show you your cards here, and this beautiful rune that represents that steadfastness, that elk energy that you are exuding at this time, and also the sage wisdom within you that is opening up. And you have the Ascendant Masters to help you with that. They are here with you to help. Archangel Raphael and Master Hilarion, and your 4th ray of harmony is opening your body up to that wisdom. It is within you. So pile 2, with that, please give this video a like if you liked it. Share it with anyone that you think this would resonate with. Also, if you would like to leave a comment, please do so if anything resonated. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that all notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the videos coming out. Also, we have an Instagram down below. Go check that out if you would. We post on that as often as possible. And you guys, we are working on hitting 100 subscribers. And when we do that, we will have a fun giveaway. So please help us out on that mission. You take care, and I'll move on now to pile number 3. Who chose the Merkabah? Pile number 3 chose the beautiful Merkabah. It's a very strong and beautiful sacred geometry. And with that, we will ask the sweet Pleiadians to please give us an overall energy for pile number 3 for these light workers and starseeds that are here. What is their overall energy that we can give them a message that they need to hear? And this is the rune that came out. And I am going to look it up right now. In this book that you can find below in the description box, you could find a link to. And if you choose to click that link and purchase this book, you will support Expansion for Love. So thank you. Thank you ahead of time for that. These kind of books that we love to suggest make an excellent, excellent gift. And what we have here is the Hagazel, the hail or sleet. What comes through with this Very, very interesting. Wow, sorry, caught my attention. While I'm filming this, COVID-19 is very powerful, right? And we've had to have a second lockdown, or a second, lockdown of some places, right? And one of the words here says ritual mask. And of course, a mask, what comes to mind these days is just what we've been wearing over our faces. But of course, masks, like a ritual mask, would be a representation of something. But what really stands out very strong to me is the hail here. And it's so oftentimes that this rune is representing here for you. It's so often that when hail hits the beautiful harvest that was planted and that was worked on, right, with so much time and love and effort was put into it, the hail comes and destroys it, right? And what it does is hail purges, right, and removes things in our lives that don't need to be there anymore. And that you might be surprised because you may have done a lot of work, right? But none of that work is lost because it's an effort that you worked to put into. And with it, you've gained many lessons from. So there's something that this overall energy is, the Pleiadians are letting us know, is in your energy right now that is clearing and purging. Don't get me wrong, it feels like a loss. We always feel that loss. And you're going to, that's okay. Recognize that. And just also recognize the positive side of it. There's always a duality in everything that happens in our lives. And with that, we are now going to ask for what it is on the journey. What it is on the journey that would help you. What is it, Pleiadians, that will help pile number 2 on their journey at this time? As things are being purged and cleared from their life. Things they've worked on and things they've appreciated. This may either be happening for you soon or it already is happening in the process, right? That you could be having things purged and cleared from your life. But you can look for the good in that, I assure you. That's why we're here, to give these messages to you so that you learn to understand and make so much more sense of things that happen in our lives, right? It helps. Wow. Just taking a little longer to come through. You could always fast forward through this part. I just don't want to hurry up the messages. Ah, there we go. But you can always fast forward. Oh, how beautiful. This was one that pile number 2 got. And it's heart transmissions. And these heart transmissions are talking about your heart chakra opening, right? You are receiving information to your heart chakra and it is opening. And with that, on your journey, continuing to work on bringing in that loving space and thought to your heart. It's something the Pleiadians are reminding you right now is just open up your heart by thinking of love, by giving love to others. This is how you are going to receive so much blessings, right? If you have gifts that are blocked, this will be a way that they open and they come to you. So spend time on just taking time in the day and asking for that love. Maybe you don't feel it, ask for it. Say, please, Spirit, Divine, God, whatever it is, source, energy that you recognize and you want to ask for. As long as it's from the light, you can ask for that love to come in and receive it. So that is really beautiful. And with that, we are going to see what it is that you need to release, pile number 3. What is it that you need to release at this time? What is it that pile number 3 needs to release, sweet Pleiadians? Thank you so much for giving us these messages. I appreciate it. There we are. Wow. Well, pile number 3, you have a little story here because we got 3 cards out. So we start off with the Fool, taking a leap of faith and following your dreams, right? Paying attention to those unexpected opportunities. The King of Earth or King of Pentacles, right? Very generous, right? Very, very loving, very steadfast, full of provision, right? Confiding, confidently accepting opportunities that you are offered, having the Midas touch. And then 10 of air is the 10 of swords, which is a very more heavy card, right? Because it could be the ending of difficult situations, right? Or it could be kind of wallowing in that heavy energy. But with this is saying that better things are coming. This deck is a more bright deck, right? And I will show you these cards here. You have the Fool, you have the 10 of air, and you have the King of Pentacles. And I will put those down here as things you need to release. So what Spirit is letting you know here, or the Pleiadians, right? Of course, with Spirit, you are seeing this message that it's time to release any fear you have and go with the flow of your dreams. Go with what it is that you know you are ready to leap for. Jump for it, go for it. Release the fear that comes with that. Remember that the King of Pentacles, you are in this energy where you do not need to fear having no abundance. Like, you will have what you need. You do not need to fear that. You can follow your calling in going for this leap. And you have the 10 of air. You are completing. 10 represents completion. You are completing a cycle, and it's time for new things to come in. So you can release fears and go ahead and move forward with this beautiful opportunity, the new opportunities that are coming in for you. Especially if you are newer here and recognizing that you are a Lightworker, you are a Starseed, you are recognizing your purpose is different than perhaps you had thought before. Maybe you knew what it was as a child and you kind of disconnected from it, and you've been like, ooh, I need to provide, I need to do this and that, and you kind of just stay in this energy of slow, trying to make your money every hour, right, by hour. But currently, Pleiadians are like, your mission is here. Are you willing to accept it? If so, you're going to be provided for. You are going to provide, and you have completed this cycle. You can move on. That is really quite something. And then we have what it is, what chakra needs attention first for this pile number 3, sweet Pleiadians. What chakra would you say do they need to work on first? And we have the beautiful green heart chakra of Aventrine. The Aventrine represents that heart chakra, that green chakra that you have. And that, of course, coming out with heart transmissions, the green chakra, means that this is a really beautiful time to really make sure you focus on the heart first. Focus on that heart chakra. Focus on imagining that you have that love pouring in all over you, surrounding you, like a bunch of honey just being poured on you and dripping off of you. Imagine love being like that. This warmth that comes through a warm honey, and that you just have it pouring and dripping off of you so you could allow it to drip onto others. Think of that love that way when you're angry, when you're dealing with other things. Let those other feelings go through. Work through them, right? But then make sure to go back to the love feeling. Get that connected back with that. And with that, I'm also going to ask the Pleiadians for you to know what spiritual gift you can use to serve with right now. What is the spiritual gift that you need to serve with now? This is really beautiful. So you have nutrition coming forth in time to decide. And this time to decide is referring back to the Fool card and this, that you need to release that fear. So it's time to decide. Do not let fear hold you back. It's time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. So with that, work on your heart chakra. You will more clearly understand what it is that are your heart's desires so that you can continue to get these heart transmissions coming through and you can give that love out to others. And part of your beautiful spiritual gift at this time that Spirit's letting you know, that the Pleiadians are letting you know, they're giving us this message, is that you conduct healing work with your culinary skills. So through your nutrition and through providing that, whether it's through vitamins or providing it through food, that is a gift that you are sharing at this time with people all around you, and that is beautiful. And I am going to show you these cards so you can see more clearly what it is. So you can see this nutrition card. If I can get, there we go. There's the nutrition card, and here's the time to decide. Trying to make sure the sun is not glaring all over that. And going back again to your overall energy message, this rune is representing that hail that is clearing things out of your life to make way for the new things that are coming in, letting go of fear so you can make these opportunities as completion of this cycle is coming through and your abundance is coming in. So be assured that you are definitely getting messages from your fellow starseeds, and as a light worker and as a beautiful earth angel, you are supported. You are supported. So thank you so much, Pile 3, for being here. I encourage you, if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that notification bell for all so that you don't miss out on any of the content that we're making. And if you would, give it a like and share it with somebody that you think this would resonate with. Also, if you want to share anything with us below in the comments, please do so. If you haven't noticed already, we have an Instagram. Please check it out. It's so much fun. We have a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on there. And you guys, if you click on any of the links below that are affiliated, they will support the channel so we can bring more content to you. You take care, sweet earth angels, and we'll see you later. Bye.